Hello everyone and welcome over to Phoenix for the third to last race of the NR2003 PMU Cup Series. Here we are, as I mentioned, we are at Phoenix, second time in the series, I think. And right now let's have a bit of a recap from last race, and that was Las Vegas. Las Vegas was when we had quite an exciting race with the number 43 car of J. Stavalia taking the checker flag to win the race. So that was it. That's all I can say about the race. So the chase is getting down to the wire. So far no driver has yet to lock in to the final round as of yet, which will be at Auto Club. So we've only got this race, the next race, which I believe will be a Homestead, and then the last race at Auto Club. So let's see how this race will go from there. So as I check and make sure we are all okay, and I guess we are all okay. So now let's get a move on and see who will qualify on pole for today's race. And Sevier will take the pole position with Jackie Daytona 2nd, Roberto Crown Jr. 3rd, Casey Banks 4th, David Scott 5th, Cesar Cohen Jr. 6th, Enos Kakia 7th, Zach Campbell 8th, Drew Walker 9th, and Christian Russell 10th, and the rest. Right, let's move on from there.
Drivers, to your cars.
Five seconds to go.
Drivers, start your engines!
And I think, like before, unless I'm wrong, but we have an old Toyota front row, and we have a Dodge and a Ford, and the grid goes on. So right now it seems everyone are getting in line. Now they are all ready. Sevier on pole for the first time. And the pace car comes in, and we are ready to go racing. Here we are at Phoenix. And Sevier, what will she do? Oh my gosh, look at that. 3 wide already. Almost 4 wide at one point. But Sevier managed to hold on to the lead.
This is not going to end well.
And looks like I think everyone's trying to keep in line. Oh dear, this is not looking good here. The Sheridan and Senior almost about to make a free wide with another car. It looks like a caution is inevitable as Sevier still keeps in control of the race, but she's got Roberto Crown Jr. around her right now. No way of getting past as of yet. Oh, does Roberto Crown Jr. get past for the lead? Not yet. It's getting confusing. This very track and this very line. Look at that. 3 wide. It's not looking good. One small touch and they're probably going to be dead. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, Mo.
Look at how unstable the cars are.
Break out of this.
See how unstable the cars are. And looks like Sevier still trying to keep in control, still on the outside, but Jackie Daytona is fighting alongside her on the inside line and still trying to fight the number 45 car, and I think the 19 car has finally just about got it, but Sevier is still right there, and looks like Roberto Crown Jr. wants to try and fight for the lead as well. Whoa, another small bump. There's a small bump. That's not looking good. There's a small bump.
Nearly
What a close one.
wrecked out on that corner. Wow, what a chaotic race this has so far been. I could see 3 red cars, and that's about it.
And is that Cesar Cohen Jr.? There it is, so that Cesar Cohen Jr. taking over Olivia Reynolds. And yes, I don't want to forget that Olivia Reynolds will be back for the last race at Auto Club. So I must remember that. I must not forget, as right now Sevier is trying to take the lead back from the 19 car of Jackie Daytona, but she's still under severe pressure from the cars around her. Roberto Crown Jr. though, he is trying to get his first win since back in season 4 I think. I think season 5 was the last time that Roberto Crown Jr. has won a race, or season 6, I don't know. I keep forgetting, my mind, my memory is not very good, so. But right now, Jackie Daytona in control of the race. And Leland Hill Leland Hill himself in the top 10. Something to watch out for. He was so close to winning last race at Las Vegas, but got beaten on the last corner by Jace Chevalier.
That was one of the greatest finishes that I have seen ever since, as they nearly go 3 wide there out of turn 2.
There is Crown Jr. on the 19 car. He's in second place now, having overtaken Sevier, but Sevier is still there. And besides, overtaking here is getting very difficult right now, because apparently you can probably try and overtake and fight for position on both lines, the inside line and the outside line. I guess that's what Phoenix Racing is all about. And look at how the cars are literally trying to make their moves. And here comes Roberto Crown Jr.
Here comes the 53. Here comes the 53 on Seville, but Seville just make sure to block there as we watch just single car action, some four rows, and then 2 wide, a little bit back.
And Sevier's fighting there. Looks like a battle for second place, or for the lead actually. For the top 3. Top 3 battle for the lead. I will correct that. Sevier
looking for her
in.
first win of her career, and this would be the 2nd substitute of the season to win a race. First one being Nathan Ormond, substitute in relief for Tari Lowell.
But Daytona's still there.
they're still too wide here. Seville's getting a good run off the corners, but just can't seem to use it fully. Like look at the run she has on the 9, but like it won't work for her a lot. Like she gets a great run off the corners, but she doesn't have anyone on her lane in that top 5.
And looks like a battle for 4th place. That is Ines Kakia versus Casey Benz in that SLR car. And besides, oh, was there an overtaking attempt? Looks like it for Ines Kakia. But right now, Roberto Crown Jr. is on the tail of Jackie Daytona, as we're now coming up to lap 15, 16 laps now. And here comes Roberto Crown Jr. in that Relfan car. When was the last time this season Relfan has won a race? Actually, that was Meeks. A few races ago. So, could Relfan add another win to their career before they get downgraded to a 1-car team next season? And Crown Jr. wants to get his first win in around 3 seasons. And but he still have to get past the 19 car. And there is Ines Kakia. He's gone past Casey Benz, and now he's trying to make a move on the 45 car of Civier.
Pretty clean racing, but scary racing at sometimes. We had 3 wide racing at the first restart, but we've just single filed out. We got some 2 wide racing, but other than that, it's been a pretty clean race as Jackie Daytona leads with, I believe they do have some lap traffic coming up within the next maybe 15-20 laps, but other than that, I don't see anyone getting lapped unless there's a caution and like someone keeps it, or like they take an unexpected pit stop. So
here comes Roberto Crown Jr. on the 19 car. Will he make a move on the 19 car? It's going to be quite some time before he can actually get past, due to how easy. Oh, and they bump into each other. If they go further
they're getting into each other.
If they go further onto the wall, that'll be it. But it looks like there's a bit of a bump drafting on the 19 car for Roberto Crown Jr. as he takes the lead. Looks like the 19 car is not really happy. Although this is happening for a few drivers. This is happening for a few drivers now, so.
As 19's there. On Roberto Crown Jr. Will he be? Will Daytona get to that back bumper? Try to make it too wide through onto the front straightaway.
I think Roberto Crown Jr. is now going to try and block the 19 car before he does anything else. Oh, Jackie Daytona right on the rear. I think Daytona's trying to launch back to the lead as much as he can possibly can. But I think Crown Jr. is doing really well blocking. Perhaps not for long, because Daytona is still not giving up on his side. Will he go for it again, or will he not? Not quite. Crown Jr. was able to at least prevent him from passing, and looks like at the same time Kaki is still trying to get past Civier. I think he was in front at one point, in front of Civier, but
getting closer to the leaders a little bit back. Whoa, we got nearly some contact there at a 2. It's been where most contact has been all day.
I think one day, I think at one moment, someone's gonna tap and literally lose it. And I think Daytona is still getting there, still going side by side with the 9 car, and the 9 car is still in control of the race. And still struggling. I think he's struggling now, Roberto Crown Jr. to try and get away from the 19 car, while the 19 car continues to have a look. I think the 19 car now has a bit of a draft from the cars behind him. The first car up in front, Ines Kakia, now having gone past Natalie Thivier. So I think Daytona might have a bit of luck when it comes to being drafted, because he'll be able to use that to his advantage. And there he goes on the 9 car. Will he do it? Will he get past the 9 car? Not yet. But looks like Ines Kakia will join in for the battle for the lead. There's Ines Kakia almost free wide at one point. It is certainly not looking good. As of basically, they're getting so close to getting contact. As you can see, someone's gonna literally lose it and cause a wreck or something. But right now, Daytona is getting distracted by Kakia for their battle for second place. It looks like Daytona will start to lose out a little bit now that Kakia is now on the move for second place. But will he make that move, or will Daytona strike back? And he goes up in second place. So Daytona is literally losing it right now. Oh, look at that, look at that. They are almost going 3 wide, and
They are going 3 wide.
it's pretty much inevitable that a caution is going to be brought out. And was that damage? That's not damage. And Cesar Cohen Jr. having a look on the 45 car. Here comes Kakia for the lead. Kakia could be up for a 3rd win in his career. But I think Crown Jr. is controlling the race, despite how you can see how he was swerving a little bit, like he's trying to defend his position. A bit like motorcycle racing, where you get probably a group of 5 riders battling with each other and not being able to separate from each other. Probably the same thing goes for the top 5 at least. Perhaps. Here comes Leland Hill making a move up the field. So at the moment, I think Leland Hill is leading the standings at the moment. I think he is, because he finished 2nd last race. And speaking of which, where is Meeks? He finished right behind Leland Hill, I think.
Yes, Leland has fully taken over control of the points league since no one has been locked in after the race at Las Vegas. As we watch Meeks as Roberto Crown Jr. in the number 9 Dodge leads the front with Ines Kakia right behind him. we're on board Enos Kakir.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Did I saw that? Did I saw that? Yep, that was a
What?
close shave. They just made
Oh,
contact.
very-
They just made contact, and unfortunately, I was able to catch it live. But what a
Oh!
save! What a save for Roberto Crown
save?
Jr. on Ines Kakia. What a close one! What a close one I'm seeing right now. Absolute close shave. On board. I must do it quickly because I don't want to miss too many live moments. But look at that. So close. Anyway, back to live, as still Roberto Crown Jr. is still on the battle with Ines Kakia. I think Ines Kakia is getting there now. I think Crown Jr. is starting to give up a little bit. You can see he's losing steam right now, despite his great defensive skills. But he's certainly going to wear off sooner than later, because Ines Kakia is certainly not giving up on the 9 car. And I think Sivier is starting to recover as well. Sivier is starting to recover as well. Here comes Ines Kakia for the lead. He will lead for the first time. Not yet though. Not yet. Roberto Crown Jr. is still leading that lap. But Kakia is still fighting down there. We don't know when we're going to see any pit stops. That's an issue. Because it's been 43 laps. It's been over 40 laps and we've not seen any pit stops.
Okay, we got someone that wants to join the commentary box there.
Who's that?
Seville.
Oh, Sivier.
Yep.
I just need to open up. But hopefully I can control the race whilst I do this if I can. So right, where am I? Right, who is... Oops. Not this one. Invite a friend, no. Oh my, we have a battle. Sorry about that. Give me a second.
She's in general VC.
I'm trying to. You know what? Put it in. There we go. There she is. So, hang on. Okay, I'm just trying to I'm trying to figure out the username just in case I need to add next time. So anyway, we're back on. So apologies for that. So I'm just trying to add a new member to the VC chat. So anyway, we're back racing again, and as you can see, unfortunately I was off from commentary at this point. Ines Kakia appears to be leading the race, and Roberto Crown Jr. is still on the fight, but looks like, as I thought, he is running out of steam. He is certainly not going to be able to fight back as of now. Oh, and we have a round of pit stops. There we go. There we go, as we thought. Well,
That time we see pit stops.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
This happens. SHIT happens. SHIT happens.
Oop. Stuff happens on pit road, always. Especially with all these cars here.
I hope. Well, see, it does happen with NR2003 pit stops. I hope it's not too severe. But right now, it seems to me we'll find out who is going to win this round of pit stops. Ines Kakia comes out. Where's Roberto Crown Jr.? He then. Oh my God! Oh my God! He just bumped into Daki Daytona. What is going on here? I thought that was bad. That was bad. Look at that. This is a pit stop shamble. I do not know what's going on. I do hope this would not have an effect with the race itself, especially the track itself, because bumping into another car is a very concerning thing. And oh my gosh, what just happened down there? Okay, that's a caution. Meeks and Eddie Flores Jr.
Oh, there's one.
Wow.
And that's when you're playoff contenders, championship contenders right there in Meeks. And caution will come out for the first time today.
Oh, is it coming out? Oh, I don't see the pace car in. Yeah, the pace car is coming out as a result. And I don't know how did it happen. How did it actually happen? I just saw the 24 car spinning it in complete 4K. I just caught it live. Where is the 24 car? I'm trying to find a 24 car. Well, there's the 2 car. We'll play back and see what happened. How did it actually happen?
I think he may have just hooked them coming off of 4. Not sure.
I would assume is to do with this type of racing, I guess. 24 car went out of control whilst trying to judge his momentum of some sort. Yep. This is what happens. I guess the AI difficulty made the races quite insane. You can tell how the cars are so unstable. The drivers have to literally be in control of their car pretty much, and if they don't keep in control, then something bad will happen. And this is what happened in the likes of Eddie Flores Jr., who unfortunately just couldn't make it. He lost the speed, and then this happens. So Eddie Flores Jr. will unfortunately have to end up with damage on his rear, but I think Meeks is completely fine as a result. Well, that was a bit chaotic. Just after the caution, just after the round of pit stops where a caution has been brought out. Just crazy. Crazy race at the moment, but not as much as we'd thought. Anyhow, so we're back to the front as there is Kakia, Benz, and the 47. Where on earth did he come from? How did it happen? Did he pitted? He hadn't pitted.
Great.
He had pitted, so
he had a great stop.
Yeah, that was lap 49. And what lap we're on? 53, and he's literally leading. I mean, he's in third place. He might have an opportunity. He might have an opportunity. Let me check. Okay, I was going to check the standings from last race before the last race, just so I can figure out how the standings will stand, the chase will stand as of at this time. But I have a great feeling, yeah, definitely Leland Hill is leading the standings for now, and I think behind him there's Sheridan. Sheridan in 10th place. I think he made a very early pit stop. I guess I guess an early pit stop pretty much work a lot for some of those drivers. Anyway, let's go for a short ad break. We shall be right back. And we are back. And so far, everyone will be able to continue racing. And although Eddie Flores Jr. will have to go to the back, I guess because he's got damaged and had to come to the pits. So now he will be able to restart with the others. Probably not gonna have a good end to the race as they thought to be because of the damage. But the rest will be able to continue on. Will Enes Kakia win the race? Or what about Casey Benz? Casey Benz is an interesting driver to see. Or maybe the returning Jerry Chen. Will he break what I believe would be the longest winning streak so far? Anyway,
Pace
we're
car
going
comes
racing.
out.
And looks like Enes Kakia appears to be struggling a bit, but not yet though, because he is just trying to hold. He's trying to hold on to that position for now, but over time, it will start wearing off. It will start wearing off for the 31 car. But Casey Benz is just right there, so something to watch. It's a almost complete black car for Casey Benz, and something to also watch is Rain and Army on the 47 car. It's certainly going to get a whole lot interesting. And there's Sevier, the pole sitter, who had a bit of a slow pit stop, I believe, for them a bit back, right behind Leland Hill. Right behind Leland Hill. Whoa, 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 whoa! Not again, not again. They're going 3 wide. I don't like the sound of that.
Down through wide.
Oh,
Not gonna go well.
what did happen? What happened?
3 wide.
And we have another
Oh.
caution. Owen Scott appears to have got involved. What an awful wreck.
And there it is. It's
Owen
time for
Scott.
the caution fest, guys. Let's buckle in your seatbelts.
Know what they say? Cautions breed cautions, man.
What happened?
Here
Owen
it is.
Scott. Owen Scott got hit. Whoa! Oh, it was Matthew Hill. Matthew Hill, I think, had a problem. Oh, and some cars end up onto the wall, presumably to try and avoid Matthew Hill. Probably not the best way to avoid a caution, to avoid a car, but here it is. I think Matthew Hill had unfortunate problems. Look at this. Matthew Hill has problem. He has problems and had to slow down in front of all the other cars trying to get past. Almost blocked. Oh, and he hit Daytona, and then unfortunately for Owen Scott, he didn't make it. And they sent both of these cars.
Matthew Hill had heard on the radio that at the at the left rear was acting very strange. Could have been loose there. Maybe they forgot to tighten all the lugs on there, but who knows at that point.
I'm saying if you have a loose wheel, I don't really think you just slow up in the middle of the track like that. That's just me though. Like usually you try and I guess try and keep some sort of pace, but unless the wheel entirely came off, I would understand. But
Looks
just
like, yeah.
mm,
I guess Owen Scott
no.
isn't happy. Looks like everyone's going back in line again. We shall get this done quickly as we can.
If I was Owen Scott in that situation, I would definitely not be happy that a that a car that lost speed because of a wheel ruined his race.
Ooh, I hope it's not going to be like Daytona where cars are going bumper cars again and again and again. But anyway, I think we are looking good as we are back behind the pace car. And I think someone else has joined in. Quite obvious, so
Be up here in the booth with you guys. Good fun.
let's keep going. Okay, I've been a bit drunk trying to control the race because I've been going on my Discord for quite some time at the same time whilst I'm doing this. Trying to get through the caution because this is the second caution we've had in a few races. And, well, in a few laps I mean. Since the last one. And as we expected to see, Scott and Matthew Hill are both out of the race. And let's see how the race will go from there. Once again, Ines Kekia on course of winning today's race at Phoenix. Could he go on for his third race?
Chaos breeds chaos. We've had quite a bit of that, so don't expect this to be the last caution. Especially. It's not for a while.
We've got around 16, 17 laps to go. As you can see on the top ticker, we are in lap 62, coming up to lap 63. As we can see now, the pace car is going to pull in, and once again, here we go racing again. Here we go racing again at Phoenix. And Ines Kakia looks like he had a more comfortable lead. Oh, and Jerry Chen looks like I think there's something wrong with Jerry Chen. I think he's starting to lose his tire or something. I think he lifted off a little too much. So probably you can tell why he lost control.
It did not have a good corner there. Not able to stay on the back of that car right there, and
But I guess
seems to gather back up. Add 1 and 2 initially.
But I guess, as you can see, I think Jerry Chen is trying to keep control of it now. But right now, Ines Kakia, I have to pronounce it properly, is still leading the race. We are now coming up close to 10 laps to go. And Ines Kakia, as you can tell, like most of the other drivers, he is not keeping in line with the race correctly. Look at Casey Benz. I think Casey Benz has got a bit of a push from Jerry Chen. So looks like is going to be an interesting battle to the finishing line. But who is going to come up first? I hope Ines Kake doesn't lose it. I don't know. But if he does, then this will give Casey Benz an opportunity to get past. And probably for Jerry Chen. Here comes Jerry Chen. Up! And gets past the 53 car. Can Jerry Chen go after the 31 car?
Probably so. That 53's. And for mine, I was gonna say he's hanging in there. Ken's going for it.
He's right there. Look at that. On course for his first victory since Season 4. And he is certainly on the flying edge. What will Jerry Chen do? Will Ines Kakia be able to fight back for the lead? It's going to be a close one. A 10-lap duel to the finishing line, as Ines Kakia still leads with a hard-charging Jerry Chen on the back. But here comes Casey Benz. Casey Benz, I think he's trying to distract the top two, but this could be good for Jerry Chen though, if he can get the drafting from his backside, his rear I mean. And Leland Hill is right there. He's been slowly climbing up the field. And I think if he keeps going true to form, he can certainly get a better chance of winning the championship, winning the cup basically. So but right now, oh my gosh, was that a huge leap to 4th place? Did I just saw right now? Wow, he is definitely leaping. Leland Hill is leaping up the field right now. But this is going to be still a close race though, because we don't know who is going to win. Oh, and looks like Leland Hill's falling back again. I think he was too much out of him. It was just too much. I don't know. But still, it's still a potential fight to the finishing line. Can Ines Kakia hold it? Or can Jerry Chen make that move? What he wants is to get that last win, if he can, before he retires. And hopefully this would be his final win, I guess. I don't know. If he does win the race. No caution yet, so still looking good. I beg to God, if the caution does come out, then I guess that will likely be it. We've got 6 laps to go. Still a long way for lap cars, so still looking good for the leader at least. So five laps to go.
Looks like that cat car is starting to pull away now. He stood up too early.
I don't think Leland Hill has got time to fight for the lead because he's still in 4th place. We've got now 4 laps to go. And still the race is in good hands for the 31 car. I don't think Jerry Chen has got enough time because we've got 3 laps to go. Oh, Jerry Chen's gonna go for it. Is he gonna make it? I don't know, because that looks pretty late for the 47 car. And is he gonna make it? Is he going to make it past the 31 car? As we are coming up to... There's no caution yet, so that's still good. Still good. But right now we've got 2 laps to go. I think Ines Kaki is certainly going to make it, but I swear to God, if that last lap overtake does come into play, I'm literally just going to scream, because this could have happened for the second consecutive time. Oh, here comes Leland Hill. Here comes Leland Hill. But it's too late for Leland Hill, because it's going to be the last lap of the race, and already it's in good hands for Enes Kakia to win his 3rd race in his career. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. That's it. The race is done. So late for Leland Hill and other results. The race will go to, and it's going to be, oh my gosh, did Leland Hill overtook? No, he didn't, but thank God for that. We had a race. Enes Kakia will win his 3rd race of the season, and what a close shave we've seen so far. I think that would be his 2nd race of the season, if I remember correctly. But anyway, that's it for today's race. And as we take a look at the fastest lap time, and it will go to Dylan Hayden, 25.679. And that's pretty much it. So let's have a bit of a recap and see. Well, let's have a bit of a look and see who I think is leading the championship. It is certainly Leland Hill. Leland Hill is still leading the standings right now. And I think behind Leland Hill would be, I think, well, another driver currently in the chase. Can't remember who else. Sheridan is out of the chase, so I cannot include him. So I can't remember, but I do know Leland Hill is on a very comfortable lead. So, but anyway, so here are the results. Okay, that's cool. So I guess we'll end the race short and sweet, because it's getting really tiring right now for me. So I guess we shall move on to the last race at Homestead, which I will guarantee will be a very exciting race. The last race of the 3rd round, the round of 8 I think, before we move on to the finale of Auto Club. So thank you everyone for watching today's race, and thank you everyone. So,
and with Homestead last season, Leland Hill locked himself into that final 4 off of a very chaotic finish. It was 3 wide for the lead there. Will we see that again? Maybe.
Leland Hill, I think.
Yeah, didn't he qualify for the final 4 with a win at Homestead last year?
Yes, alongside Parker, Meeks, and Sheridan.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right I think though. But anyway, once again, well, in that case, we shall all sign off. So once again, thank you everyone for watching today's race, and it's been a nice pleasure of having you all on board. It's been a long season here at the PMU Cup Series Season 9, but hopefully we can move on to the next season if there would be a 10th season, because I haven't got anything confirmed much as of yet, but who knows, we will see. So anyway, let's enjoy the rest of the season. We will see who will be crowned the champion of Season 9. So thank you everyone, and we will see you all back onto the track very, 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 very soon.